You're listening to Say It and Come. I'm just saying it, the waffle, as a waffle, is absolutely obnoxious. Hey, this is just a song that fits in between genres. We're really trying to tell you that we're down-home folks without saying we're country, because we don't want the connotation of being good old boys.
I trade my truck for an iPhone 1. Turns out it was stolen and no longer worked.
No.
The gods don't interfere with what may or may not be a cursed weapon. She didn't care when freaking a demon was in our party. Why would she give a crap about a cursed act?
That's funny. What are you doing? Oh my God! What is happening?
This is why we did Say It Common, just for these kind of moments right here.
Hello?
Hey, buddy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it today.
At all?
I'm on top of Brock Mountain, and my truck just, it felt and sounded like the entire bottom of my truck just fell out of it.
Oh. That's not good.
No, it's not good. Not good at all.
Well, is it still moving?
No.
Oh.
It won't even start.
Oh.
Did
I
anything
pulled off
actually
on some
fall
sort
out
of
of it?
side road up Hornets house.
But it sounded like something broke, or it did like shut off for safety reasons, you think?
No, it's like it was acting like it was choking up whenever I was coming up the mountain.
Uh-huh.
And so, like, whenever I got on top of the mountain, it just felt like it wouldn't shift when it should have, you know?
Yeah.
So I pushed down, I goosed it a little bit on the gas just to see if, like, was that my problem? Is my boot stuck on the floor and not pushing down as much as it should?
Yeah.
And as soon as that happened, the entire thing just shuddered, made some sort of god-awful noise, and then shut off. And I coasted my way onto this road.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Is it a manual?
Well, do you need any help?
I don't know why. It's not even starting. Like, all the lights, everything's coming on.
Well,
It's not even cranking?
That's because your battery
No.
still works. Did your
That's weird.
starter?
I don't
The,
know,
the
maybe
starter's not even cranking?
No, it's not clicking, not starting,
How did
nothing.
your starter get damaged while you were driving, though?
That's some kind of electrical malfunction or something?
Yeah, it got to be something electrical, I'd think.
Huh?
It's got to be something electrical, I would think.
Maybe.
If it
Maybe.
won't even,
Could
if
be
the
it.
starter, I mean, there's no reason the starter wouldn't turn over.
Do you have some?
Yeah, unless something just completely just, if, I don't know,
What does the starter start? Maybe that's what's tore up.
Do you see anything under the truck hanging or anything?
Does the starter click like it's supposed to?
No, he said it ain't doing nothing.
It wasn't
Radiator.
turning over at all.
What'd you say?
I heard him say radiator.
What'd you say about the radiator?
Radiator's burning hot.
Yeah.
Well, it overheat, you think?
Well, I mean, if it did, wouldn't there be, it is bone dry.
Okay, that's probably what it is. Well, I bet you it's just a safety feature that it shut off.
Do what?
I bet it's just a safety feature that it shut off. And you probably just need to let it cool down and put some water in it. Don't take the cap off of it while it's that hot.
Yeah, no. I've done that before. I ain't gonna do that. I don't think I have
Yeah, I
anything
did. I made that
to
mistake
put water.
once.
I'll see what
My
I can do.
silver
I'm
car
gonna
that I
sure
had.
come bring
Yeah.
something up or something.
Okay, well,
It was
after it cools down, if you can get it filled up with
boiling,
water, if it's leaking somewhere, then you'll know. But
Just steam.
if it's not, that may have been all it was. Is just it may have shut off. That would make sense because if it's got like a kill switch or some kind of like safety shut off, then it's just not even letting you turn it back on because it'll blow up.
I mean, it's a 2005. I don't know if it would have that. It could. I'm not doubting that.
No,
I think it would. Oh, is it that red truck?
Yeah.
I mean, they still had sensors even in 2000.
Yeah, I bet it's got some kind of sensor to keep you from blowing it up.
Yeah. I'm gonna call my sister, see if she can come up here.
Okay, well, let us know if you need anything.
Will do. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, bye. You're listening to Say It in Common, where we talk about it all, not just Dungeons and Dragons. I'm AJ Cannon.
Tyrone Merle.
I'm Dustin Foltz.
I'm not sure if you heard that or not, but Anthony Tate's having some vehicle trouble. We don't know if he's going to be here tonight.
Yep.
But anyway, we're still going to do Say It in Common, and we haven't done this in a long time.
Long time. The entire Terra Nova campaign, we haven't done one because of one reason or another.
One reason or another every time.
I think one time it was because we played Magic the Gathering,
Yeah, that was the first time, I
time.
think. We played Magic.
and then every other time it was because of other things going on, or we were playing on a Friday, and it was just we were squeezing the game in whenever we could. But yeah,
Just hasn't lined up.
It's good to be here.
Good to be here. Yeah. Also, before we get started, go check out all of our socials and everything. They'll be in the description. Go follow us on all the stuff and on Twitch Mondays to Fridays 7 to 9 and other times. So follow that link to the Discord. Come join the Discord. Join the community. Get in on the daily fun and also all the announcements and everything. So you know when we're going to be live. You know things that are going on when we're posting stuff. It's all in there. So.
We stay as active as possible in the Discord, and we try to reply to whatever's going on. I usually check it. I check it at least daily minimum. I don't check every channel, but most channels.
Yeah, we got Magic the Gathering League going on. That's where we got sign-ups for community nights. We play Wordle every day in there.
I've fallen off on Wordle. I'll have to pick that back up.
Oh, you haven't been playing?
I haven't been playing.
But yeah, they got all kinds of memes in there. A bunch of the boys just having a good time. So come hang out. And
I've got one. I've got a post that Kyle's gonna like. I'm gonna show him tonight. It's any Naruto. Either of you watch Naruto?
No.
Oh, okay. It's a scene with Kakashi, and it says it's that Christmas song where it was like "Give Me Your Heart" or whatever.
Last Christmas.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, and it's a picture of Kakashi with his hand through his his old team member's chest because he had to kill her.
Yeah,
it's so funny. I got to give that to Kyle. So I'm gonna show that to Kyle tonight.
I seen that one earlier because I posted a couple memes in there a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the memes are popping off in the Discord all the time. So come join in. Anyway,
man.
Here we are, Terra Nova.
Yeah, I hope everyone's been enjoying it. I try to keep combat as exciting as possible, and at the same time have something going on in addition to that. So,
Man, last game I screwed up big time.
Forgetting your tentacle?
Oh, it's whatever. There's a lot to think about.
Did y'all listen to it today, any?
I haven't listened to it yet.
I didn't know if I knew I didn't have it up in time. I just was hoping if you needed it, you'd be able to listen to it on the way here a little bit.
Yeah, I remember enough. There's a few things I probably need to go back.
Mostly just combat in the arena.
Yeah,
the
arena was
at
fun.
the end. Clay showed up.
Yeah,
and we had to kill CJ.
That was exciting. I think Seth is listening to it today because of his messages he sent. So I'm curious to see how.
So he still doesn't know.
I don't know. It depends on how much he's been able to listen to. So
do you think we're gonna hit some kind of possible conclusion tonight?
Yeah,
is that the plan?
That's the plan. Yes, we're gonna conclude it tonight because Seth wants to continue in January. So
I thought you might leave it open ended so we could go back to it anytime we needed filler or whatever.
Well, unless you all die, yeah, it is open ended. That's been the whole point of this campaign is I didn't really have an end.
Yeah.
So it's just it can go as far as I needed it to. But yeah, I plan on giving y'all have actually already concluded the actual mission for the most part. So now it's just wrapping things up in a nice little bow and trying to get you guys home.
We really got to get the heck out of there.
Yeah. Well, it's because you've actually completed your objectives. Your objectives were how big is the dungeon, what happened to the first party, and you know what happened to the first party. You found the journal, so you end there. So even though I didn't know that December would be my last game, I've already kind of paved the way.
Yeah.
So now the idea is you just got to get out. I've given you most every tool you need to just. So it's entirely up to y'all. I see this going a number of ways. And it will entirely depend on how the party responds and deals with the problems that they're faced with. Do y'all have enough crystals to move on for the third floor? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
Y'all are either one short or you have enough.
We might have enough. We've been looking for that scroll and we can't get the scroll. So clearly you want us to keep pushing further.
Yeah. You're definitely going to have to go to floor 4. For extra sure.
Thinking of Jorgen's note, was the next floor the one that was the haunted mansion or whatever?
The next floor, no. The next floor I think was a castle. It said it was a castle with a creature or something. I can't remember.
Exactly I think that's. Yeah, I was thinking mansion, but
the mansion. He said the mansion was the 5th floor.
Dang, I hope we make it there.
Yeah.
I was really wanting to make it to there.
Well, I was excited about the mansion too, so expect to see some stuff that should have been in the mansion on the fourth floor.
But if the next one's a castle, that'll be cool too.
Yeah, it's so yeah. The I don't remember exactly everything that was in Jorgen's note, but the fourth floor is supposed to be castle-esque, and the fifth floor was basically a mansion, and then the sixth floor, all he said was it was terrifying and it was the worst.
Yeah,
thing
I don't
ever.
want to get there.
Yeah, that's where
Where
Cosmere
it's
needs to
dark
be.
and he's being stalked by something.
Yeah, I'll have to talk with Tyrell a little bit before the campaign to kind of get an idea of what Cosmere what he sees as an acceptable end for this campaign, because I can see his path going in two directions because he's kind of being pulled in two places. He's being pulled by his patron, he's being pulled by the party, and their interests are no longer aligned. Y'all are ready to leave, and the patron wants him to go farther. So I'm not going to ask him for his answer. I'm just going to tell him he needs to be thinking about it throughout the night. But yeah, we'll talk about a few things before we actually play.
I forgot about that. That was interesting. Cosmere talking to apparently the creator of the dungeon is your patron.
Apparently, maybe, possibly.
Something.
Wild stuff.
Yeah, I meant to mention this to AJ just before we started recording, but it's like, for me, a good ending is one where you all survive and get out. But there is a great ending, right? There is a better ending than that, but that'll depend on how you guys respond and react to the problems that you're faced with. If you choose a path that's not the ideal path, then it will deteriorate the ending. So I'm just curious because, in my opinion, as DM, you have all the tools you need. You just have to know how to make use of all the tools you have to get to that great ending, right? But it's not. I'm not going to tell you right now. It's going to be the frightening path. It's going to be scary. It's going to be, you're going to do things you probably don't want to do to get there, and that's the whole point. Is you have to overcome things, or you lose the great ending in exchange for the we didn't all die ending.
Yeah.
which is still good. So yeah, that was kind of my thoughts. And then obviously there's the bad ending where some people die and it's going to get real tragic real fast. That's always a possibility.
Ty, have you enjoyed Cosmere?
I think he's a pretty fun character. I actually like the Fathomless Warlock. It's very much of a support role. I like that type of Warlock.
Yeah. I like all Warlocks that make it past like level 6 usually. Warlock unfortunately takes a huge hit early levels. They don't feel as impactful because of the 2 spell slots.
But having that tentacle as a backup thing is nice because
Yeah.
you can slow enemies down. You can
Right.
route
Just
them.
an ability.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
class
great.
building.
Love the
See,
tentacle.
I thought it was like his take on spiritual weapon, but no, it was a class ability. Wasn't even using his spell slot, so that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it's just using your proficiency bonus.
Right.
You can move at any time, right?
Yeah, just as a bonus action, as long as you have it summoned, and then like if you can resummon it as many times as your proficiency bonus, so it scales with your level.
Oh, okay.
So up to 6 times, I think, at level 20.
Yep.
They started doing that a lot, and it's like from Tasha's.
It makes it so much better for class or even racial.
Well, it makes it
stuff.
balanced because if you scale it off of your stats, at level like 3, you'd be able to do an ability 5 times. That's really effective or really good. It is a lot. But at the same time, it's like you want to be able to use it a lot when you get later higher in levels. So yeah, it's a very smart. So scaling proficiency is very safe.
Well, it was like the Dragonborn Fire Breath or whatever breath attack.
Yeah.
They would do it one time in the player's handbook. I'm like,
Right.
it's not very effective, and it doesn't scale with your level.
No.
And then and
it's a dragon. Why can he only breathe one time?
Technically, actually, a dragon. They're just a draconic people.
Yeah, but still.
They're like people with so much dragon heritage that it actually physically changed their body or something like
A
that.
draconian, on the other hand, is actually created from a dragon egg.
Okay.
So dragons in D&D can mate with just about anything, but if it's not another dragon, they don't typically make true dragons unless they're with another dragon. Like your wyverns and stuff, those are all basically lesser dragons because they mated with a beast or something like that, or a lizard or who knows what. Dragons can do pretty much whatever they want. Their DNA is very, very strong.
Well, I mean, that's how you get draconic sorcerers, draconic bloodline sorcerers.
Yeah,
And
they can
half-dragons.
also gift their powers too. There's variations to it, but I'm pretty sure a dragon turtle is also is a draconic.
Bathing in dragon's blood can actually grant you power too, or drinking it.
Yeah. So yeah, dragons are a hardy bunch. There's a lot going on with them. But I've been enjoying Terra Nova a lot, and I hope you guys have.
Yeah, been a good time.
I wanted to be like combat focused because I enjoy combat. So much of your class is wrapped up in it that it kind of sucks when you don't get to do all the stuff, all the fun stuff. I just hate that y'all didn't get to be higher level, but
Hey, you could have leveled us up anytime.
well, the idea was y'all's level matched the dungeon level.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, are we going to level up when we get to
Y'all
4
are.
then?
When y'all hit the 4th floor, I'm probably going to tell you before we start playing to prepare your level up. Okay. Because y'all are really close. Y'all are either one fight away or no fights away. I just can't remember if y'all had 12 or 11.
Well, we're also all about dead.
I think I'm going to take.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a feat. I think at 4th level.
Okay.
Do you have our character sheets?
No, I only have Dexter's. Y'all, I gave them back to y'all because y'all didn't take a long rest. Or wait, did y'all? I don't know. If I
No,
have
we
them,
weren't. We weren't resting. I just didn't know because we were still in the dungeon. I thought.
Yeah,
we
but I
might.
think somebody asked and I said no because y'all aren't planning a rest right now.
Okay.
I don't think anyone's too beat up.
Mirth is down.
Mirth is down.
Yes, hasn't gotten back up. He's stable.
Well, his truck also blew up too. So.
I don't know. I don't think I was that low of health. I just couldn't hit anything.
I was bad.
Casimir was bad hurt.
It was like 4 hit points.
Tychus was I think he has 4 health, and he went and passed out in the corner.
Yeah. Luckily, a long rest eats into your player's time in the dungeon, but doesn't eat into our D&D time if we don't want it to. So that's all. That's good.
We've been awake for 20 minutes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
Go take
That's
another
true.
rest.
Yeah. Well, y'all can also just downtime the rest of the day too, and then just kind of relax. This is a good floor to recuperate. This whole floor is all about.
Yeah.
This floor's theme is essentially.
I mean, we could
Coliseum.
probably get pretty close to full health with our hit die.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially me. My Warlock doesn't have that much health anyway. So
Yeah.
I got like 36 hit point or whatever, something
Yeah.
like that, 37, something like that.
How does Roman feel about his little interaction? Did you like your one-on-one fight? Very.
I mean, I was glad I won, but yeah.
Yeah.
But that just makes me think like, okay, this whole place is being controlled. Like somebody's controlling this.
Yeah, I mean there was a you know about from what your dog told you that there was a little eye that was like moving around the room. So the issue is,
Unfortunately, the dog's gone now
yeah
for
you won't
the
get
rest of the campaign.
for the
That
rest
was
of
my
the-
one use.
That was your one. Yeah, listen, I rolled in front of everybody. 'Cause
I
was
know,
like,
you did.
I was like, they would never trust me again if I just say he eats the dog.
Yeah, but if
So-
he hadn't, probably me or Mirth one would have gone down sooner. It could have been way worse. So.
I don't know. I don't remember what it hit the dog with. It could have been a low roll. Now I will say I was really looking forward to using Seth's awful portent abilities against you guys. That was the one ability. I didn't care about any of the rest of his abilities. I was like, I want portent, and then other than that, it's just going to be a bug. But yeah, I thought that was going to be fun.
Yep. Kept us from hitting him twice, I believe.
No, it
made him hit us once.
It
and,
guaranteed a hit on the dog, and then it saved him from prevented him from being
Yeah.
hit once. I think that was the two things.
and then gained health.
yeah, because
Oh,
Tate
it made me so mad.
Tate luckied me and made me re-roll, and I missed the dog, and I was like,
Yeah.
no, I remember hitting.
Tate Mirth was gonna kill him before Mirth went down,
Yeah,
and you changed his roll.
yeah,
And then on the next turn, he gained health. He sucked life out of
Of
Mirth,
Mirth, yeah.
and got enough health back that I couldn't kill him. And Mirth went down.
yeah.
It was like the most consequential thing in the entire game.
Yeah, it
was
was-
using that portent.
Yeah.
Portent dice are crazy.
Look,
Do you get more
They
and
can
more
be
as you
crazy.
level up?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seth brought a really powerful character and let me take down Tate with it.
I seen a guy make a character in Baldur's Gate using that wizard with a life domain cleric multi-class. It's really, really powerful. It was a pretty good cleric, even though it's a wizard.
Okay. Do you still have portent in Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
Oh, how does that work?
It rolls like you do.
So you like when someone does something, you like, do you want to portent this? It's like a trigger.
Yeah, like is it like if there's like it's kind of annoying because it does it if every single time there's a roll,
Right.
You have to like say no, you don't want to use it. But
Yeah, so it's like playing Magic the Gathering Arena online.
Yeah.
and you turning on the ask me every time feature.
yeah, it's every single time there's a roll, you're like, okay, do you want to use this portent die to like
Right.
change this roll? They rolled this much to hit, and they will hit if you don't use this roll, whatever, to change it.
Okay.
I think you can turn it off though. I just never have. I don't play it
Right.
that wizard that much. Divination wizard.
Yeah.
It's been a great campaign. I'm just ready to have Quincy back.
Yep.
I mean, I love playing Roman for role play purposes, but he's the suckiest character ever made.
Oh man.
You gave me that OP gauntlet, and he still sucks.
No, he's done fine since he got the gauntlet. I think you've only missed like a handful of times.
No.
With the gauntlet, yeah.
When we were out there fighting CJ, it's my fault that Mirth got knocked down. It
not
literally
your
is. I missed him 4 out of 5 attacks.
That's just bad rolls.
Yeah.
Well, it's also because he just.
His stats are.
Then I needed 5 damage to kill him, and I did like 4.
Yeah.
Roll a 1 on a D4. Anytime you're rolling a D4, it's going to be a 1 all the time.
Yeah.
It's just so bad.
Yeah. Oh man, I feel bad about that. So I had 3 health bars at the time, and one of them was a 3, and one of them was a 5. And I told you guys like a turn or 2 prior. I think it was the previous turn. I was like, he has 5 health. I think, or is it 5 or 4, right? And then Tyrell's turn comes around, and another enemy had 3 health. And then Tyrell's like, I do 3 damage. And they're like, it's like, oh, you did it. And I was like, oh, yeah, he had 3 health. And then I go to write it down, and I was like, he has 5 health.
Yeah.
I already told him he's dead. We're just going to say that last 2 health doesn't exist.
Oh, thank goodness. We did not need another round of that.
I don't remember if it was the the illusionist or who it was, but yeah,
They were bad too. Those casters in there.
Yeah, the one that I was going up against in there.
cup?
If I
the
had
one with the cup
freaking
was
known
bad.
that I could use my tentacle, I would have already had her dead.
Yeah,
Long
that is
before
true.
that.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah,
what I
that
mean.
probably was a lot worse than it should have been.
Yeah, if I would have remembered, which I didn't.
You probably. Well, was that a phantasmal killer? Is that what it was called?
That's what hit. That's what
Is that
hit.
a concentration spell? Though?
Yeah.
So with the tentacle, you might have been able to knock that.
Yeah, knocked out of him.
Have a
That-
chance.
man,
at
Phantasmal killer is rough.
It takes
You roll
2,
bad.
It takes 2 failures to do anything, so it makes sense. Yeah, he has to become afraid and then get hit, and then fail his save on his turn, and any success ends the spell.
No.
So it's very high risk.
And then you did like 24 damage.
Yeah. The amount of like just absolute story combat moments for Tychus has been off the chain.
Yeah.
The guy has faced his worst fears on multiple occasions.
The stories have kind of developed pretty good. Like
Yeah.
for Tychus and Roman especially, and then I'm interested to see what happens for
Yeah.
Casimir.
Yeah. And freaking Dexter's character too, like Clay being absolutely
Clay's
ridiculous.
got that. Yeah.
We probably won't be able to finish the campaign tonight with Clay here. He's gonna rip that spotlight away from everybody else.
He's been quiet.
I'd mentioned Clay to Seth. I guess last time I talked to him, and he was like, "I'm so glad he got that out of his system before I was DMing the next campaign." I was like, "Yeah, great for me."
Seth would have killed him.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
I mean, no, I leaned into it. Y'all fought 3 goblins in a trench coat. I mean, who haven't ever want to fight 3 goblins in a trench coat?
I'm surprised it wasn't 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Yeah. Well, the figure I had was 3 goblins, so I just went with the figure.
Which would have been worse?
Kobolds are
Actually, I
not
think-
much stronger. They're probably the same strength.
I don't
they're
know about
the
their
same
stat
level, I
block.
think.
About the same.
Depends on like what kobold it is, though.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what goblin. 3 hobgoblins in a trench coat would be pretty freaking bad.
There's I think it's in the official book. I think it's in Fizzbands. There's a swobold in there.
Wow.
Swoble.
Yeah, it's a medium-sized freaking kobold. It's not
That's
even
funny.
small.
Well, that's
could
what
be
a
bad
hobgoblin is a medium-sized goblin.
I thought
that's true.
hobgoblins were even bigger than that.
Well, I mean, they're technically
Depends-
like 6 foot tall.
Yeah,
so, I
it
mean, they're
depends on
really
your.
big.
Yeah, they're usually just human-esque goblins.
Yeah.
They're just big goblins.
The red skin. is
When
a
I
big
played,
one.
I used to play Warriors of Waterdeep on my phone, which is just kind of like a turn-based strategy D&D based game, and you ran into hobgoblins all the time, and they were pretty rough.
yeah.
They were like
Hobgoblins
one of
are-
the big enemies.
especially the ones that are like devouts to Maglubiot or something like that. Yeah.
That was a really fun game. I don't know what happened to that. It just went offline. They just ended it. Warriors of Waterdeep. It was pretty cool.
Was it like a solo plus solo thing? Dude, games like that with AI nowadays would be so good. Like actually be able to like tailor a campaign to what you're trying to do with a character and just say, okay, we're going to go off the rails here because I'm an AI and I can do that.
think they have some games like that now.
I'm sure they do.
Some of these little journey RPG games. I get them popping up on my YouTube all the time saying,
Right.
you know, you make a character and free roam type stuff. I don't know if it's AI, but
I got bored, so I was in a big Digimon mood around October because I was just watching the show and playing, and then Time Stranger had came out, so I was really enjoying that. And I guess we'll move into on the console.
yeah,
here.
let's go on the console.
Yeah, but so I've been in a big Digimon mood, and I ended up getting Gemini, my AI app for Google for my phone, and I did like a Digimon adventure with it. I was like, I'm a Digimon tamer. This is my Digimon. We're gonna fight a bunch of evil Digimon, and that's what's gonna happen. And I did that for a little bit. It was really fun. I just did like a whole little story. I'll tell it stuff. I'll be like, oh no, we're being attacked by a Devimon. And he's like, this is what happens. And I was like, cool.
It tells you the story.
Yeah, well, it's just so I'll instruct it on like a path, and then it's like, this is how your Digimon responds, and this is what's going on. And it's like, how do you want to react to that? And I was like, Digivolve Agumon, except I didn't have an Agumon, but yeah.
So it knows enough about Digimon to be able to
it'll
give you like a
Yep.
role playing campaign out of it. That's funny.
Yeah, I usually tell it the line that my Digimon takes ahead of time, so it's like it knows, and then because the one I like is it isn't even an official one. It's a Monodramon, which is a little purple pterodactyl looking thing, and the Strike Dramon, which looks very similar to him but different, and then Cyberdramon. Anyone who watched Tamers, is the Digimon that one of the Tamers in that show used. I don't remember his name. Ryu. It was Ryu's main Digimon before he becomes Justimon. And I like Cyberdramon a lot, except instead of going to Justimon, who I don't like because he looks like Great Saiyaman from Dragon Ball Z, and I think it's retarded. I just don't like Justimon. I have him going into Dark Dramon from a different one of the Digimon series, and he's really cool. So I was like, I just like that line so much. And then when I was telling all this to the AI, it's like, oh, you're a vaccine going into a virus. That's interesting. I was just like, quit making fun of me. It's like, it's fun. But yeah, so I just did that. I just did that for fun one evening and just made this like whole like Digimon story in the digital world.
That's cool.
But yeah, it's fun. Like there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with AI just because.
When's the esports start?
Oh, we've been going all season. We got knocked out of playoffs by the seventh ranked team from for Smash Bros. Yeah, we didn't record
in Arkansas.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we didn't record this season because I didn't really have any kids to do it. So I recorded the games, but we didn't stream the games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
y'all
didn't-
did pretty good in Smash Bros. Then?
Yeah, I think we placed. I think it was in the 20s, like 24 or something like that. We were 15th, but then we lost our last game of the season to a really good team, and we barely lost. I mean, it was a close game. When we lost that, it bumped us down to 24, and then we won our first round of playoffs. It was against a low-ranked team, and then we played the 7th-ranked team for round 2. And if we beat them, we would have gotten our rematch against a team that beat us because they were ranked 10th at the time. The team that beat us ended up going up to 10th place. So if we'd beat 7, we'd have then gotten our rematch against 10, and then if we beat both of them, we'd have been playing against like the 3rd-ranked team. That's where we would have been like, okay, I think we're probably done here. But no, we got beat by the 10th-ranked team. They were a good team. But I will say this: my best player, he's my Little Mac player. He beat Akazuya and knocked out his. He was undefeated all season until he ran into my kid's Little Mac with
Wow.
Kazuya too. So his Little Mac, one of the worst characters in the game, beat Kazuya, one of the best characters in the game, on an undefeated streak. So
That's
yeah.
a accolade right there. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Unfortunately, their team captain plays Cloud, and he's a very bait and punish type player, which just absolutely stomps rushdowns like Little Mac, which is my player is also a very skilled rushdown player. So a good bait and punish immediately puts him on the downturn on the defensive. So he got beat. It was still a close game, but he couldn't make up the difference.
Yeah.
That guy just knew when to not hit basically.
Yeah.
But we had a really good match. We're done this season. I'm taking my kids Monday to Hot Springs to ASMSA to watch the finals. So we'll be there all day watching finals.
State finals.
Yep. It's the fall finals.
Is it in an arena?
Yeah, I mean it'll be in one of the gyms at the high school, probably the ASMSA high school most likely.
They do it like a LAN, or is it?
Yeah, it's all in person. Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun.
Do they only do the state finals like that?
They do. So once upon a time, we did finals. We did every title had a finals, a fall final and a spring final. But AAA, the Arkansas Activities Commission, was like, yeah, we're giving you guys too many trophies. We can't even add more titles because we're giving you 2 trophies in every game you play every year. That's too much. So they decided to do fall finals is, I'm trying to think, League of Legends, Splatoon, and Smash
Splatoon's
Bros.
an esport game?
Yep, Splatoon's an esport. Smash Bros. And I think it's just those 3. So those are the fall finals, and maybe one of the sports games too. So maybe 2K, maybe no. I think 2K got removed this year because of some problems that PlayVersus had with 2K. Normally it would be 2K as well, but it got removed this year for some other company corporate thing. And then the spring finals will be Madden, Rocket League. I don't remember what else. Mario Kart will be one for the spring. And maybe one other title I can't think of. So yeah, so those are all the official Arkansas sanctioned titles. We have more titles than that available to us. We just don't get to. We just don't have an in-person championship that gives us a trophy from AAA. But we do have more titles, and we can still compete in Smash in the spring. It's just not a AAA approved one. It's just a PlayVersus regional where we we don't necessarily play just Arkansas teams at that point.
Do you have any other good teams on any other games?
I only have a Smash Bros. Team right now.
That's it.
I've got to decide if I want to transition to a Mario Kart team next year. I had a team that was interested in Pokemon Unite, but then one of the kids moved away again for the second year in a row. He moved away. He played for me as a freshman all year, and then his sophomore year he moved away. And then moved back the second half of his sophomore year. And this year he is a junior, and he moved away again.
Oh, man.
So maybe he'll move back, but I'm kind of done playing games with him. And then Mario Kart's going to be tough because he was my second best Mario Kart player. My best Mario Kart player graduated last year. It was my boss's daughter was on my team.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so I lost my 2 best Mario Kart players. So playing that would just be a bit rough season, I feel like. So we may just play Smash regionals to try and prepare for fall playoffs next year.
Yeah. Don't have a league team? None of them playing league?
I haven't had a league team in so
That
long.
game's getting pretty old now, isn't it?
It was old.
I know it's still
old
huge,
forever.
I guess, but
It's been around since 2008. That's when it was like first released. Is it 2008 or 2009?
do they not have? I thought they had Apex or something in there.
No, we don't have any games where
None
they have
that are
conventional
shooters?
guns. Yeah, we don't have because that's a big stigma for Arkansas. So
Yeah.
they have them. I think Marvel Rivals just got added.
Well, that's not even a shooter.
It technically is, but it also technically isn't because I think there's only like 1 or 2 characters that actually even have guns.
Like what Black Widow, Nate, Hawkeye uses.
I mean, how is
And,
that?
and Punisher.
I would think Marvel Rivals is perfectly fine. I mean,
Yeah.
that's Marvel's version of Smash Bros.
No, it's Marvel's version of Black Ops or Call of Duty.
Well, it is, but I just
Actually,
mean
no,
like
Overwatch. Marvel's answer to
it's
Overwatch.
characters punching the crap out of each other and using their abilities. Like it's comparable to Smash Bros. It's just team.
Yeah,
You know?
I would consider it Overwatch more than anything.
Yeah,
It's just
and
like
Overwatch isn't in there either. Guns.
No, we've had coaches and some of their players try to get in front of the Superintendent's Commission to try and approve games like Valorant and Overwatch, but I don't know where that's at because I'm not really involved with it.
I think one of the biggest games in the world is Counter-Strike.
Yeah,
That's huge.
Even in college, it is.
Yeah.
but it will never be a high school title in Arkansas unless so there's some major changes happening.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Yep.
But like if they're playing the games at home anyway, you might as well.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of the thought, but I don't know. It's a tough one. I mean, they actually added Brawlhalla this year, and I was surprised because I used to tell my kids, "Well, never get Brawlhalla. Leave me alone about Brawlhalla." And then I finally added it, and the kid that plays it was like, "I don't really play Brawlhalla anymore."
Oh, I can't believe you can't get a Rocket League team either.
The laissez-faire attitude of freaking high schoolers today just blows my mind.
And none of them want to play Rocket League.
None of them care about anything.
Well, high school Rocket League, I figure the teams that actually play are really good too. I figure
Yes, in Arkansas, yes.
you're not just going to stroll in there with some casual players and
No,
win
no.
that.
There our our season for Rocket League has really, really good teams. We even have a championship that has been hosted in the past around the Fayetteville area, where they just get a bunch of teams together and they just do a big like tournament. And that's separate from Play Versus. It's just a 1 day tournament that they do. I've never actually gotten the chance to go to it.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, it's sometime in the fall, but I can't remember when. It's probably already happened at this point. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's really cool.
Man, all I've been playing is Rocket League, except on stream.
Yeah, except when we're pirating it up.
Yeah.
I like Sea of Thieves so much. Like honestly, what I hate is some of the best moments in that were just me and Tyrell screwing around, and just the craziest stuff happens.
Yeah.
That game overwhelms you, and it's like there are times where it's just smooth sailing, and then all of a sudden it's like, Tyrell, we're gonna go from here to there, and boy, is it the most insane here to there you'll ever have. We had a night where all we were doing was sailing to Sanctuary. I spend a lot of time over on the western side of the map. If you guys don't know, I screw up sometimes. I get dyslexic, and I'll get my east and west screwed up. I'll be thinking east, and I'll say west.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to, but it happens. But I spend a lot of time over there, so I can identify fairly well where they're at and where I'm at sometimes. Like Plunderers, what is it? Smugglers Bay is one. Smugglers Bay, Sanctuary Outpost, and Crescent Isle. I hit those three up a lot. And then Cannon Cove is like right over here in by comparison. And then there's the shrine that we see, that Tyrell has seen a couple times, is that same shrine. So I know where all those things are. I got those down pat. But there was a time where all we were doing was going from Smugglers Bay, Sanctuary Outpost. And Tyrell's like, there's some barrels in the water. Boom!
Yeah.
Our ship
Twice.
Yeah, our ship sinks. So we're like, okay, we get our stuff together. We're going. I was like, I know where we sank at. We go back, and then what's that? There's barrels in the water. I was like, drop the anchor. Too late. Boom! Blow up our second boat.
Oh
Or
my
like, forget
gosh.
that stuff. I don't even care anymore. It was awful.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah. So if a player despawns or leaves the server for any reason, it'll leave all their stuff. So if they have those powder barrels in there, then that'll happen. Another thing that I've actually heard people talk about is if players are chasing you and they're basically like right behind you, you can drop the powder barrel in the water, and if they swim over it, it will sink their ship.
Yeah.
Black powder, it absolutely just destroys your ship. I don't think your ship can survive it. No. I think that explosion that we did survive, I think that was a red barrel. I don't think that was a black barrel.
Yeah, well, whatever. I don't know how that guy got to us last night.
I have no idea.
That was crazy.
Well, it's kind of stupid that that's all it takes to sink a ship is just take one powder barrel.
It's
over
crazy to me with the big galleon ship like that, how fast it goes down. Like, it seems like it goes down faster than the other ones.
The Brigantine does not. I mean, the Brigantine will go down to an explosion, 100%. But yeah, I feel like the Galleon, if you don't have all hands on deck to stop it from sinking, it's gonna sink.
Yeah, it's like it just like once it gets like past that first level, it's like the second level's just gone. It's just
The second level fills up much faster.
there. I just don't feel like 4 people's even enough to run the thing.
I agree. I think it should be 6. I
Yeah.
think we should have 6 people for a Galleon and then 4 people for a Brigantine, and I would have us on a Brigantine. I can.
Are we not allowed to run a brigantine with 4?
Gotta have 3.
It's stupid.
Yeah, and I like the Brigantine so much.
Yeah,
it's my
I
favorite
like it
ship.
better too.
It is such a good ship, and honestly, one person can man it, because that's what I was. I mean, that one person can man it without much issues. We basically had me and Tyrell, and then Noah not on comms doing whatever he wanted, and I was doing fine. Tyrell was pretty much my boarding party, and I was just handling the ship. Like the Brigantine is a little much for one person, but it's within reason. You cannot manage a galleon by yourself. You're gonna run into
no
stuff.
chance.
No chance.
Well, it's so big.
And everything is slow. Everything.
And then
is
last night, I did not realize that I thought you meant don't cut in front of that ship because you didn't want us to get run over by that flaming mouth thing.
No,
I didn't realize that it was
shoots
a flamethrower.
Yeah.
it's like a giant
It set
cannon flamethrower.
our entire ship on fire.
We were doing
No one
so
said-
well too.
I know that ship was going down. It was we probably sunk its bottom.
The
later.
bottom deck was underwater.
Yeah.
Well, I went down there multiple times.
Yeah.
because I was getting food out of the
We were
barrels
doing-
down there. That's how I was staying alive.
We were doing so well. You were over there with them. Malachi and Dustin were just lighting them up with
Oh
cannonballs.
man.
I was chasing him down, trying to work the angles.
I
and
just
next
kept
thing you
running
know-
around on their deck, and I was killing all the skeletons and stuff. And I'd run down under deck. grab
That's
food
why
out
they
of the
weren't
barrels,
firing.
Eat real quick and go back up.
That's why they weren't firing
at
back
us because he
Yeah.
had them all distracted.
Yeah, but that's what I was talking about when we engaged them. I was like, everything I told you about the ships, that does not apply to these guys. They have a giant cannon on or the giant flame or bomb on the front of them. I can't remember what I called it, but I don't think I called it a flamethrower. But yeah, I've seen it fire. I've never seen it hit the boat quite that effectively. It lit everything on fire. Our entire deck, our sails, both bottom decks were on fire. I was down there hoping for damage so that I could
so
scoop
you could
the water
scoop
up.
water, yeah.
That's what I was doing. I was scooping the damaged water up and putting out the bottom
it was
two layers.
just so bad.
It was bad. And if you ever need water and don't have it, there's a barrel on ship that you can pump water into and then scoop it. It's just so slow.
Yeah.
You're
I
better off.
noticed that.
You're better off having a damaged ship and scooping
Yeah.
the water out and using that. But man, the players in that game are very, very efficient. That's the difference between years of experience and us.
Yeah.
Malachi on the rowboat was so funny.
Kept trying to catch up to us, couldn't make it.
He was just going. He was just going.
All night he was in that rowboat.
Yeah, twice. Yeah, man. One time, when me and Tyrell had our ship blow up, I think it was the second time. I had a rowboat in the back of the ship, and it didn't blow up. It was just floating there. I was like, Tyrell, get on the boat, because our ship blew up, but we didn't die because I was at the helm, and Tyrell was, I think, in the crow's nest. So our ship was done, but we didn't die. And our ship went down, and I was like, crap, what do we do? Rowboat here. I was like, Tyrell, let's get in that thing and go to the nearest island. It was storming. We were going up waves bigger than us.
Yes, the rowboat was cracking. It was taking damage from the storm.
Tyrell had
gosh.
wood that he'd picked up, and he was repairing the boat while I was rowing the thing. It was crazy.
Oh man.
The game is so it has so many just fun, memorable moments. We just haven't. I feel like other than players absolutely devastating us, we haven't really had any of those yet. That's what I'm waiting for the most. Honestly, is for just the storms are fun. They're just fun in that game. I don't know how else to explain it. Like when you go through the more trauma you can go through and then make it through alive, the more fun it is.
I don't know. I wish the map was bigger. I feel like I've seen everything on it.
You haven't.
I haven't. I know, but
You haven't even been to the eastern side of the map. We've always
I
been
went
on
over
the
there by
west.
myself.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you sail off the end of the earth over there or whatever.
Did the water turn red?
Yeah.
It's scary, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little weird. But it's just, I don't know.
My first experience with the water turning red, I was chased into that zone by a megalodon, and I was in a sloop. I was in danger, and I was just like, "Oh, he left. Okay, this is great." Everything started turning red. I was like, "What is happening?" My boat started taking on water. I didn't know what to do. I was all by myself on a sloop, and this was like my second time playing the game.
Why did it take on water?
Because when you're in the red water outside of the edges of the map, your boat's constantly taking damage.
Oh.
By the water, I guess, as you can say. I mean, I guess you could consider it boiling water or something. But yeah, it's really scary and really bad.
Well,
I wonder if there's anything new coming out that we can jump on.
There's a couple of games that are really good. There's that Ark Knight. Was it Ark something?
I haven't.
It's something.
Oh, Ark Raiders?
Yeah, something
Ark
Tate was
That's
talking
been
about.
out a little while. I'm not that interested in that one.
Okay. Another one is that police game that's been out for a few months that looks really fun, but we'd have to. I mean,
The
if you say the name,
Ready or Not?
yes,
Is that what it's called?
yeah, that's it. That one looks pretty good, but I think it's expensive. I think it's $50, and I don't think it's on. I mean, it could be on sale now because of the
I
holidays.
wish we could
but
come up with a good
you want to play Power World, don't you?
like story. No, I want like a big story game. I mean, like Borderlands. How we run through Borderlands together. Like
problem
I
is-
like the games that we compete together too. That's fun. But
Well,
You gonna say the boat game?
no, I was gonna say Red Dead Redemption.
Oh
Dude.
no,
it's old.
Fun though.
I know, but I'm looking for viewership, Tyrell. That's what I'm trying to do.
please comment below what game you think we should play next.
I can't comment on the podcast.
You can comment. You can
I was just
comment on our YouTube.
I was just when I was streaming Rocket League stuff today. I was watching RLCS and stuff. I was just like, I feel like we abandoned some of our followers because like we haven't been doing any Rocket League stuff, and like we got a huge uptick on our viewership with Rocket League. I'm like, I'm taking this over. We're doing more Rocket League stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, if you're listening to this and you're one of the Rocket League guys, we're going to be doing some more tournaments and stuff soon.
Well, I mean, aren't y'all? How long have y'all been? Y'all planning something? I thought.
Well, I was working with Distraught and Bones,
Well,
and we were trying to we were going to do a big show match thing this month, and I don't think it may not happen because we were trying to do it I think it was the week before Thanksgiving or something, and then all these dudes work at Walmart. All of our followers work at Walmart. And they're just like, well, we probably can't do it with Black Friday and everything. It's going to be all hands on deck.
Why did they plan it for that time?
Well, they didn't. That was just, we were speculating that, and then like a couple of our guys couldn't do it the next date we picked, and then Distraught was going to talk to me about December, and he never has. So I'm assuming they've probably just been busy working. Yeah. But Bones like made a trailer for it. It was really cool. It was going to be a good thing.
Awesome.
But not even, I mean, we'll do, if we never do that, we'll just do more community night tournaments. Like I'm ready to run some more of them. I want to broadcast more.
What game were you talking about? You said boat game.
The one that you just got playing, that's not multiplayer though, is
no,
it?
it's single player. No, War Sales.
Yeah,
it's a DLC too. It's not.
Oh, there's a Red Dead 1 and 2 bundle right now.
Really? Oh yeah, they just like made an enhanced version of Red Dead 1.
But I don't know. I don't want a game where I just run around with no point. Like
there's actually a storyline to it, but then like there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can really grind if you really want to get stuff. But I mean,
the issue is story games like Borderlands are so few and far between.
No, even like DRG was great. If we could just get some cooperative.
That was my point. It's like you ride around as a posse doing different things, like Bounty Hunter. You can do Moonshiners. You can do Traders.
It's just old. That's all I'm saying.
5 years old.
That's an old game, Tyrell.
It's very much a live community. A lot of people play that game.
Well, ain't nobody watching it on Twitch.
Oh man! But the thing is, I don't know how much people are watching multiplayer games either, though. And I'm definitely not up for playing Fortnite.
Oh, we're not playing. No, I don't want to do that either.
No.
I mean, see, the issue is there's two sides to it, right? You pick a game that doesn't have a lot of viewership in hopes of getting what viewership it does have, but you're going to. But see, the thing is, Sea of Thieves has viewership, but we're competing with people who've been playing Sea of Thieves for years.
I don't know how it's got viewership. There's just not enough in the game.
I was watching a guy, and he had like 100 people watching him. Yeah,
but
he's been playing Sea of Thieves for years. He had
that's his main game.
I don't know. Well, yeah, it is. It is his main game.
It just doesn't seem. Maybe there's just something I'm missing about it. I always wanted to play that game. I was real excited to play it, and it's nothing like what I thought it would be.
I think it's because you get motion sick is why you don't like it.
That's part of it, but I didn't get. It wasn't that bad last night. But there is something. It's not even when we're on the sea. Like last night when we were running around, when we were doing that constellation thing, that was making me sick.
Oh, really?
It's just something about the graphics in the game. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna get you motion sickness glasses.
But when I'm steering the boat, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Because the camera doesn't move the same. Like when you're walking around on the boat's moving, you're trying to look at things while the boat's moving. Dude. When you're at the helm, it locks it in to forward view and just the boat's moving. And
you
that's
can
fine.
actually look around too.
Yeah, it's much better like that. That's why I like steering the boat. But then after that, it's just like there's no point to what we're doing.
Well, there's no point to being a pirate. You're just doing it. The game is
you're not even
cosmetic.
working towards anything.
Well, yeah, it's
But for what?
To make yourself look better.
Yeah, you work for cosmetics.
I was working for a long time for boats, and I bought all the boats I can get. Right now, I'm working on what I have to work on right now is getting like tier 50 accommodations because I can't get any more boats until I do that until I get those accommodations with the boats.
If it was like we were taking the money that we make and we're building like a massive pirate headquarters, like that would be cool. Or if it's cool. Like, yeah, you can go out here and you can get resources that you can use to build stuff like Minecraft. That would feel like more, or you can unlock better weapons. The weapons are horrendous. You can't kill anything.
It's because all the weapons are the same. Yeah. And what's weird is when you watch like more experienced players, it's just there's different. Mal has actually gotten a lot better. I saw him doing it last night. You can do a charge attack and charge straight through a line of skeletons and kill everyone
with a sword. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know you could.
I saw Mal do it. He killed 3, but I've seen a guy kill like 8.
I mean, when I got
with that perfect charge and just plowed right through all of them.
When I had the blowgun last night, I was enjoying that.
That was really cool.
It does good, but then the ammo is so restricted.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why I was running around with an ammo chest for you guys.
It's like everything you do, you're hindered. Yeah. And that kind of bothers me.
Right.
It takes forever to steer the boat. You're always going into a headwind.
That's just the galleon. The sloop is very easy to steer. I actually like steering the brigantine now. It takes a little bit. So the way it works is like you put yourself center, right? So for the sloop, that's a full turn. That's hard to port. And then that is hard to starboard.
Yeah.
But for the galleon,
Yeah, you just keep turning.
Is hard to port.
Exactly,
Or
yeah.
this is hard to start. It's ridiculous. It's like multiple rotations.
Yeah.
Is a full turn.
And raising the anchor up and down.
Oh, and that thing is.
It's
slow.
because it's not intended to be raised by one person though. That's
I know,
the
but
design
if you don't have 3 on it, it's slow. Like you got to have 2. If you
Yeah.
have 2, it's too slow.
If you have 2 on the Brigantine, it's fine. But if you have 1 on the Brigantine, it's still pretty nasty.
I don't know. I had more fun at it last night than the other couple times we played it, but
And there's a lot, like there are other things to do, like that puzzle we did last night was really cool. The Mermaid Shrine. I wish
like is that puzzle just always there in that one spot? And that
there are puzzles. I've only ever done that one. I don't know about the others.
it just like
See, I
there's
don't
not.
know.
Like,
I don't know
where
how
can we
repeatable-
explore? Like the islands are relatively small.
There are some bigger ones, but yeah, I think one of the biggest isles is Old Faithful. I think that's one of the biggest ones that I've seen. So we can go there. But the thing is all you're really looking for is loot. You're looking for treasure, really.
Yeah.
And then killing whatever's on the island for fun.
Is there any lore? Like
I mean,
You
the
read
tall
little
tales.
books. There's books like scattered across all those islands.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. You like to look for the there are books that you can't pick up that you can read to learn about like what's going on the island. And then the other thing is there are tall tales that aren't Pirates of the Caribbean that I'm assuming is like, Sea of Thieves lore.
yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to research the tall tales and find out why. That probably was a really fun thing to do, but running into those guys screwed all that up, and then I wasn't paying attention to anything. She was talking to me. The narrator was talking to me the
Yeah.
entire time, and I couldn't focus on it because I was like, "Are we about to fight these guys?"
Yeah.
because we're positioned to really mess them up, and apparently they heard me.
They just took off.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably because the direction our ship was facing.
Yeah.
They knew they would take a lot of hits before they could even do anything to us.
Yeah.
And they didn't know how good we were, so they didn't know if they could take us in a fight.
Right.
They probably could have killed us all.
We bluffed them.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, they would. If all they had to do was shoot a couple times, they would have killed us all.
Yeah,
like,
but
I
our,
just
but,
die.
but our
immediately.
cannons were like dialed in on them, and
Yeah.
their butt was to us. We would have messed their ship up. They probably had a lot of money on board too, because I'm sure they were there just getting revisions.
Yeah.
But it's just a fun. It's a fun just do whatever you want game. You make your own objectives. It very much like Minecraft, and I guess that's why you don't like it.
Yeah, exactly. But even Minecraft, you spawn into a different world every time, and then you're mining. Like you're like, okay, I want to get iron armor. Okay, I want to get diamond armor. Okay, I want to go to the Nether. Like there's just all these things that you can kind of build up to.
Right.
And this is like every time you spawn into it, it's the same thing.
Yeah. So yeah, the issue that we have there is because this game was heavily intended to be PvP. And so if you've been playing for years and your weapons were actually better than a new person's, then there would be a lot of bullying and a lot of problems. So they just made everyone even. So
Yeah.
it's all skill based. All the combat is skill based.
Well, I wish you
Skill
could
and knowledge.
I mean, I do like that aspect of it. It's like it's kind of a level playing field, but
It is. That's the
I still
point.
wish it was like you could sail to an island you've never seen and climb a mountain or a different climate. Like there was more to do on the ground,
Right. I mean,
And then having to carry one item at a time off the boat.
it's rough. So those skeletons that you can revive,
Yeah,
you can
they
give
carry
them stuff
for you.
Yeah, you can give them stuff.
Well, why can't we like rig up some kind of pulley system or something and slide stuff out?
I mean, you can.
Seems like there ought to be a better way.
If you get real good with the grapple gun weapon, you can bring stuff to you with that.
Yeah.
The problem is it does still have 5 shots, and grappling something uses one of those shots.
Right.
But if you got real good with that, like if you're on deck and you don't plan on doing a lot of like going out, get yourself your favorite offensive weapon, whether that's a sword or one of the guns, and then your secondary needs to be the grapple gun, and you could use it to like retrieve stuff off the beach or out of the water, all kinds of stuff.
I can't see not having the sword on you. It's
I
the
know.
only thing that doesn't run out of ammo. You have to have the sword.
Exactly.
You can use the throwing knives like that too, though. The
throwing
you don't
knives have a
to
melee
throw.
option.
They have a melee option.
I haven't tried them yet.
I
I saw
figure-
you throwing them everywhere last night. They were laying all over the place.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're not terrible. You have
When
to
I
learn.
saw them, I knew I was like, Tyrell's gonna love this weapon, and then he hated it. But then last night he was like, okay.
Yeah, so like basically when you're using it, your character goes like this.
Yeah, the thumb.
you put the whatever you're aiming at like right here, like in between those two fingers.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the thumb. I thought the thumb was the reticle.
I think it's like right here.
Oh,
That's what
so
I kept doing. I was like,
That's another
I
thing.
put
There's
the
no
hand, like,
reticle
right
on
here.
anything. It's annoying. I mean,
Well,
it's
the eye of reach has a reticle. It's the crack.
Yeah.
yeah, but it's not the center of it though.
The center where the three cracks meet, you just put the.
That's the reticle.
Hello,
That is the reticle.
Hey, buddy.
what's up?
You're on Say It in Common where we talk about it all,
I
not
don't
just
think I'm gonna make it tonight.
Not gonna make it.
No, sir.
It sucks.
what happened.
What's going on with your truck?
It's just a piece of crap.
Well, what happened to your black truck anyway? Why you been driving that jalopy around?
Oh, my black truck is though that year model and beyond. Whenever you drive it really nicely, when you drive it gently, it switches from a V8 to a V4. So half the engine's pistons shut down.
Right. Yeah.
Well, that is that has caused a real bad problem. And basically what it amounts to, or how I figured it out, was I changed my oil one day. It smelled like straight gasoline.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
So there's oil getting into my gas and, or gas getting into my oil, I mean. And it's causing my engine to stutter. So before I do any permanent damage to the engine, if I haven't already, I parked it until I can take it to a shop and get that corrected.
Oh, okay.
Which I think is probably somewhere around it. I mean, the only estimates I've gotten are people are saying, well, it's more than $4,000. So
Good grief.
and basically you're deleting a code off of the truck. You're deleting something in the ECU that it is programmed to do.
Right.
so that it stays V6
Leave it in V8 mode
or
after
V8. Yeah, sorry, I missed.
Right. Just completely switching. I don't know if there's any permanent damage done, but I have to take it to a shop before I can get that.
Well, are you going to be able to get the red truck running and get home at least?
Haley's on her way, and my dad is too. We're just going to haul it to my sister's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, hate it for you.
Yeah, man, I hate it too. I wish I would have been able to come out for the finale of Terra Nova, but I think it's okay.
Looks like Mirth isn't gonna make it.
Dustin said Mirth ain't going to make it.
Yeah. Mirth is down for the count. He's something's gonna happen.
He was already down anyway.
He's probably got bugs in him.
Was he?
Yeah, you went down at the end.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we had gotten you back up yet. You were just stabilized.
Yeah, he's got bugs in his system now.
Oh, no. All right. Well, holler if you need anything.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, we'll talk to you later.
I guess
Yeah, we'll talk to you guys later. Good luck tonight.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
we'll just have old Volthag strap Mirth to his back, and they'll be non-combatants for the rest of the night.
They'll just accidentally not make it to the next level.
Yeah,
They stepped out of our.
out of the reach.
Yeah, just like Sylvester did.
That was great. I was like, he's a barbarian. He could definitely clear the first floor by himself if it really came to that. Barbarians are that tough. He would just be running from one fight to the next.
Yeah.
The biggest problem is he's so stupid. I don't know if he could actually figure out how to use the.
He has moments, though.
Yeah, he has his moments.
Oh, anyway. What else is on the docket here? What about
Is he sending you the player base of Red Dead Redemption? Was that? Yeah, absolutely.
It's a dead horse.
Magic League?
Yeah,
When are we starting that back up?
I believe January, and we just got a replacement for one of our players who had to quit. So Huntro had to stop
I was
playing.
wishing I would be able to quit, but I can't.
We just got a replacement for Huntro, so now we're back up to
Yeah, I
8.
just texted Seth yesterday. I was like, am I going to have to play?
I'm excited. I like when you play. You're good. You're a good player. You're fun to play with. I was actually.
I'm terrible at the game.
You're just learning. You're new. You're not any. You're not. You don't have a whole lot more experience than Seth, really. because he just started playing again. He played in college, but I mean, what we did in college is all we did. All he knows more than you is keywords. I mean, there's probably a few keywords you're probably not familiar with.
Well, yeah, but he also knows cards and knows how to like create a deck better than I do.
Yeah, but you forget it's because you're dealing with Seth. He when he does something, he just jumps on and does it until he gets bored.
I kind of did too, but like I don't know. I like to make a deck that I think is cool and like it's fun and easy for me to play. But then when these guys are elite, like I can't do anything.
So Creighton.
Yeah, well, and Ben too, but
oh yeah, Ben's deck is hyper consistent. With Ben, if you want to shut him down, you just give him a little bit to build up, and you say bye bye.
Yeah, well, if you have it in your hand,
yeah. I mean,
there were like the first time we played. The time I played with you and Dexter, I played the entire game with like 5 or 6 lands.
Yeah,
and then. This last time I played, I had like 14 lands, and I never got a creature hardly.
I was mana flooded a lot this during this whole thing because I never changed my deck a single time, which I don't think you did either, did you?
No, I replaced a lot of my.
Did you?
Lot of my. I just swapped commons,
right?
And I put in, I put a lot of removal in there, especially after I saw what Dexter's deck did, and just how many people were like fully reliant on their commander. It's like, well, it'd be good to have some removal. So I was just kind of like, okay, maybe I don't need 50 creatures in my deck. Maybe I should add a few just regular spells. So I did that, and then. I was always messing with my land count, just be like, well, is it not enough? Is it too much? And like, I'd shuffle it real good and draw practice hands. I'm like, okay, I got 4 lands. That's pretty good, and then I'd draw one about every other time.
I use an app called Mana Box, and if you put your deck in there.
I use it too.
Yeah, your CMC is where you should base your land count on. The norm is, I think, 36 to 38 is the norm.
I think I started with around 40, and I'm below 40 now. I think I had over 40 at first, now I have 38, 37.
38. Yeah, that's norm. That's normal. See, I have a deck that has 28 lands.
You just don't need much land.
It's my Kennen deck. Yeah, it's the CMC of the deck's like 2.5, 2.4. And Kennen is he doubles non-land mana production. So
okay, that's smart.
So I have a bunch of mana dorks in there and a bunch of mana rocks, and he doubles all those. So it's also one of my best decks. So
yeah, that's really good.
I like Kennen a lot. Kennen's my boy.
Well, I really liked playing my commander. I'd play it again, but I figure I'll change it up. But I still don't know what I'm going to play. I don't even know if I want to play any of the ones that I submitted.
Oh, do you not?
At first I was leaning toward. Well, so I did Old Man Willow. Which is his toughness and power is based off of your land count, which could get out of control. I was like, but I don't really know how to create synergy with that. It's like you would
Landfall
just have
decks.
And you could just have decent creatures in there, and you just always have him lurking at a 12/12 or whatever.
Right.
But,
so that archetype is called landfall decks, and you would choose. So you choose land. You choose cards like Cultivate that ramp your lands.
Yeah.
They get you a land, and they put one down, breaking your 1 land return limit. So you get stuff like that. There's a bunch of Cultivate effects, but I think a few of them are above common rarity. So you'll have to allocate yourself points if you want to get them for later in the season. And then you just have cards that also benefit from you playing lands. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how good that effect is in Pauper.
that's what I was thinking.
But it's a really good. It's a really good archetype. Really.
Well,
really
I decided I was kind of against that. That was one of the ones I submitted, and then the other one that I thought I was for sure going to play is Jasmine something, and it's a green. I think it's green white, and she makes creatures with no abilities are unblockable.
Oh my goodness!
So you just fill your deck with a bunch of animals,
yeah,
bears and then I mean, if you get some stuff in there that can, I was thinking at first I was like, oh, well, I can generate tokens and just make it a token deck, and you just generate a ton of 1/1s that can't be blocked.
But
then I was talking to Seth about it. And he was like, "Well, you just need he was like, basic creatures would be better because you can get a grizzly bear and
a token. A token generator. It would get.
I still kept some in there. It would be cool. That would be one way to do it. But also, if you're playing a bunch of 2 mana creatures that are 2/2s and 3/3s with no abilities that can't be blocked, that's
get your
pretty good.
phone and look up Patrick Star MTG.
Patrick Star.
Yeah, I can't remember what what his original creature is. It's one of the worst legendary creatures in the game.
Well, do I just need to look him up on Mana Box?
I don't know. I don't know if it'll show him on Mana Box or not. I just know if you just search it, it's he got a reprint, and he's one of the worst legendary creatures in the game. And it would actually fit in your strategy.
He's a legendary creature with no abilities.
Yep, and
he costs 7 mana.
Yeah, and he's just a 6/5.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, he's terrible.
Yeah.
And the quote on it is, "I don't get it. I don't get it."
The flavor win for his card is astounding. You can make him your commander. Submit him as a commander.
Well, he's
awful.
Well, he's not uncommon.
Oh, that's true.
I think he's rare.
He should be common.
But okay, then the one that I think I am going to do this one if nobody else picks it, which I don't know why we would draft somebody else's commander, but I guess that could be one play. Keep somebody.
If everyone gets together and bans yours, that's why.
Yeah,
that's the only reason. I would say that's the only reason that rule should even exist.
Well, the third one was Anafenza, Kin Tree Spirit.
I know. I think I know.
It's mono white.
Mono white. Yeah,
but
has
she's just
bolster.
2 white bolster. Yeah. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun. Bolster's weird.
So I have a lot of white. I really like white. I don't know if people like white, but
white is
I'm always the weird one.
Premier Stacks color. Stacks is like control. It's like permanent control. Whereas, so when people say control in blue, they usually mean like stopping a play, like counter spells or bounce spells.
Right.
But when people talk about control in white, it's like your stuff enters tapped, or you can only play 1 spell per turn. Period. Like that's a big white effect. Is if I think I think it's only like 1 mana, and it's like you can only play 1 non-creature spell this turn. And so that white has the best stacks effects in that area of MTG.
You know, I know people say certain colors are good at certain things, but you can really do just about anything with ink.
Yeah, you can.
Like people always say, like blue has the counter and removal and stuff, but like black has a ton of removal.
Yeah,
white has pretty good removal.
Blue has the best spell removal. Black has the best creature removal.
Yeah.
White has not as much removal as black, but white's removal tends to be better because its removal is usually exile. So it's like black sends it to the graveyard, white sends it out. Yeah. But there's not as much of it in white. And then green has the best artifact removal and enchantment removal probably. And then what's left? Red does the best
Red's
damage.
Destruction.
Red does like raw damage, like damage numbers.
Yeah.
And the better red spells can usually target anything, which means red is really good at getting rid of troublesome creatures, or just saying, hey, take 3 damage to the face. This is my lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. That's red does the best
Red is
damage.
like the only one that I have 0 interest in.
Yeah, see, for me it's black.
Hey, chill. It's your friend Mal. He's all right.
So this is AJ's new dog, Flynn, which we have not had on.
We haven't had on Save Common. He was on last episode of the campaign on Terra Nova because he was in the way constantly, but he's just chilling. He's a good boy.
Welcome, Malachi. Do you need to load his mic in?
You can grab a mic.
Let me take this seat for a second. I gotta put it in a stand. I gotta massage my leg.
Yeah. Are you grabbing that mic right there?
Over there on the table behind you. Oh, or the one on the floor?
No, get the one on the floor. One on the floor. Yep, pick that one
I didn't
up.
see the one on the floor. I would have mentioned it instead.
Say something.
Slarster. Slarster.
All right, anywho. We were talking about Magic the Gathering.
I'm liking the league.
Leagues. It's pretty fun.
I do disagree with some of the votes that they had when I couldn't be there, but whatever. It's what the group wants, so I'll deal with it. We have Sage Plus, and Sage Plus Plus.
I don't even remember what Sage is.
Casting a bunch of spells. I don't know. I like Scientist. I think that's a great.
I don't know what that one is either.
Having a certain number of counters on a creature. I think
is that a new one or has that always been there?
They added that during their little vote that they did where they all got together.
I didn't pay attention. To
I couldn't be there because I was. I think I was away. I was at a.
I had a practice, but I probably wouldn't have been there anyway. Just tell me the rules and I'll play. I don't care.
Right? Yeah. I like Scientist. I think it's good. The graveyard recursion one I heavily disagree with because not all colors have consistent graveyard recursion. Pretty much only white and black.
Got shin splints.
Good.
But it's whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll have to get together and make some revisions between now and January. But
I thought they were all pretty good. Like from the season 0, I thought what we had in there was pretty good. It got tweaked around good.
the things that nobody scored, we obviously need to adjust those. The thing
What never got scored?
the mass destruction one. I think maybe it got.
Was that a
scored
board
one time.
wipe or something?
It's supposed to be a board wipe, but we're in such low rarity.
It's rare.
that board wipes are all rares and above. And even if it just one had one, what are the chances of it popping up more than once?
Yeah.
And what are the chances of the board state being 7 creatures total? So I don't know. It's tough.
I mean, there might be some ways to do it where it's not technically like just a card that's a board wipe.
Right. I actually have a common board wipe in my deck, but it's not really a board wipe. It's for every creature you have to pay 1 mana or sacrifice a permanent. And most people would sacrifice creatures that are bad. And we had a couple of times people actually sacrifice mana because it's a permanent, not a creature. But I would usually wait and cast them when at least 2 people couldn't pay the cost.
Yeah.
So it would affect them more than others. It never really got me anywhere big, but yeah, I mean, that's the best I had in my deck. My big thing was I had Capsize online where I was so Capsize is 3 mana, but if I pay an additional 3 mana, I can put it back in my hand. And I had like 12 mana at the time, so every turn all I was doing was Capsize this. So bounce that permanent back to your hand, bounce that permanent back to your hand. I wait till my next turn. Bounce those 2 permanents, wait till my next turn. I was capsizing people left and right.
Yeah.
And then ended up losing. I can't remember who I lost to it. I'd have to check. But yeah, that was fun. I was just capsizing left and right.
Well, I don't remember what I ended up. There was 8 players, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I think I was like 4th or 5th or something, which
Yeah.
I'm perfectly happy with. I've never even really played before.
Right.
But I think it's also because nobody sees me as a threat and they just leave me around to be the last one to die because I came second a lot.
Yeah. Well, that's what Ben said. Ben said he came second every single time except the times he won.
Yeah. And I think every time that he won, it was against me. And he would keep me alive because I was less of a threat. I think is probably why.
I don't know. I usually just piss people off.
But a lot of times it was because my deck wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. But there was a couple times I think people started like they would get their health would get kind of low from different things.
They'd be like,
and then I'd be like, okay, I'm going to play this and sack this and I'm going to play this. And they just see my life total going, 41, 42, 43. Wait a minute, I'm down to 17. This doesn't look so good.
Yeah.
Because I like playing when people can't do anything about my damage.
Right.
Like my Scarab God deck that I have, it's like, hey, however many zombies I have, that's how much damage you're taking every turn.
Right,
If you don't do something.
Which is exactly what Seth's deck is doing,
Yeah.
and kind of what Dexter's deck was doing.
Yeah.
Seth and Dexter in a pod together probably would have been a really terrifying pod.
Seth, I did play with him one time, but they kept him shut down. I didn't hardly even get to see what he had to do.
Yeah.
Because we were playing with Creighton and Ben.
Right.
So we were the whole time just trying to slow them down.
I don't remember Ben running a lot of removal. He just ran a lot of protection. For
It's
his
all
board.
protection.
Yeah.
It was that game, I think, all of us were working so hard to get his commander out of there.
Right.
And we all blew removal spells in like one round around the table, and he countered every single one of them.
Right. Yep.
I was just like, because I knew I was going to die on the next turn. I was like, dude, I'm doing everything I can. I've been saving stuff in my hand, just waiting, and it just kept, oh, man.
I'm sad that I never got to play against Creighton because that would have been a fun game. If there's one thing my deck can do, it was shut one player down.
I had the pleasure a couple times.
Yeah.
The first time I played against him, he didn't seem that bad because he couldn't get a land.
Mm-hmm.
He ended up winning the game, but I think we were just being too nice to him and not attacking him because I didn't know what his deck would
Don't
do.
ever do that, yeah.
And then, I didn't know what was going to happen. I just knew that he was suffering, and I was trying to keep everybody else at bay. And then at the end, he ended up coming back and winning it.
Right.
But
Combo. You can't. As a combo player myself, you can't let a combo player just chill.
I didn't know what he was doing. After I learned, I was like, okay, we got to keep him slowed down. But then every time I played with him after that, it was like he got going super quick, and I was like, I can't do anything against it.
Yeah, I had a game where me and Huntro both stopped Noah from playing land ramp and kept him shut down because I was like, I knew as soon as Mr. Euphorio started swinging, he's going to swing big numbers at people. So I was like, he went to play Cultivate just to get some lands, and I was like, counter.
I'm still mad at Huntro for countering my commander. I'm still mad about it. It was my second. It was my second cast. So
Yeah.
I already had commander tax. I think I had 5 lands. It took 4 to cast it. It was going
Yeah.
to be 6 on the next one. I never drew another land.
Yeah.
Couldn't even play my commander.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you just ruined the entire game, and for what reason? I was not threatening whatsoever. You're going
Right.
to counter my commander.
Yeah, that was fun. There was and then I had the one game I took a commanding lead. I was set up. And Noah kills me with infect using direct damage. That was disgusting, Noah. You should be ashamed of yourself. And I'm glad I countered your ramp.
Yeah, between the commander damage and the infect damage and stuff like that, when your life total doesn't matter, it just ticks me off because that was what my whole deck was to do.
It's because of how powerful life gain decks can be.
Yeah. Well, I lost with like 60 health multiple times.
Yeah.
It's like it didn't even matter that I just did all this work because
Right.
somebody's just going to kill me with commander damage.
Yep. Yeah, and I think that's the point. Is because life gain decks could keep the game. It's like a life. You can have a life gain deck that has no possible way of winning, but can gain so much life that no one else can win. Like all you would really need is a creature that's like indestructible, but can't get through to other players to kill them and has lifelink. And as long as you're gaining more than they're losing, like if you had a lifelink vigilance creature that's big and no one can kill for whatever reason, you swing it, you gain all of its damage and life. People swing at you, you block, gain all of its damage and life.
That's true. That's technically an infinite combo.
Yeah. It's so it's like you could just infinitely protect yourself because no one could get through with like your conventional combat damage.
Yeah.
That's where they came up with commander damage. But then infect comes in and completely breaks it. Like infect should be the same as commander damage in reality. It should be infect should never have been 10 poison counters. Infect should have been half of whatever the starting life total was, because that's why it was 10, because the life total in 1v1 60 card game of Magic was 20. So infect should never have been 10 kills you. It should have been half of the starting life kills you. That way infect scales with other formats. They didn't do that, and I feel like that was a bad choice. Like infect should be 20, which is the same as commander damage.
Is it just 10?
It's just 10.
It's just 10 in commander.
There's a card called Blightsteel Colossus. That's a 12/12 indestructible with infect. He kills you if he hits you, period.
One hit.
And a deck that I'm going to put him in, if I ever build it one day, will be Satoru, which is a ninjutsu deck. Satoru gives all the cards in my hand ninjutsu. So I can swing a 1/1 unblockable at you. And I say, go to blockers. And you're like, well, I can't declare blockers. And I'm like, okay, I pay the 4. I ninjutsu in Blightsteel Colossus and put the 1/1 back in my hand. You're dead.
So you just swap them?
Yeah.
That's what
Ninjutsu
does.
is you pay the ninjutsu cost. It only works on a creature that is unblocked. I think that's right. Yeah, an unblocked creature. And you can swap the two. And then now the Blightsteel is dealing 12 damage to your face and killing you instantly.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's I've always wanted to do a Satoru deck, but I ended up doing Finax as my Dimir deck instead, and I didn't want 2 Dimir decks, so I just never made Satoru. So eventually I'll make it. It's a fun deck.
Now you about got it covered over there?
All right.
You're still working?
I'm still.
Tell us, Flynn, chill out. What's up, Dexter?
Oh, the man.
Mal,
the myth, the
tell
legend.
us about your 5K today. How'd that go?
Oh yeah. So me and my wife went and ran a 5K this morning.
Okay.
At a.
I thought you were playing disc golf this morning.
We did that yesterday. Me and AJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So currently I'm massaging my shins and legs because I've been running so much. I ran like 80, 85 miles in the month of November. Trying to get back in shape because I used to run cross country and track in high school. But anyways, ran the 5K this morning. A little bit off the time that I wanted, but I mean, I ran the best race I feel like I could have. And Astra got a personal best. I ran like a 21:10. I wanted to be under 21.
Yeah,
but
that's so close.
yeah. And I wasn't looking at my watch the whole time. I had it on, just it beeps whenever I get to a mile and then 2 miles and 3 miles, just to like let me know kind of where I'm at in the race. But maybe if I had looked down and knew like how close I was to it, I would have sped up a little bit more. But got 3rd place. Got a mug.
3rd?
Yeah.
Got a mug.
3rd out of like 83 or 4 people,
Nice.
something like that.
I was gonna say,
the,
did you
the
know
top guy ran a 16:58.
Well, you weren't catching him.
Yeah, no.
What in second place?
I could see him the whole race. He kind of helped me pace myself.
Okay,
he was
so
he's about 15 seconds in front of me.
Yeah, so he wasn't much better than you. You could have beaten
No.
him probably. That's good.
But yeah, in high school ran a 16:34, and I was looking today at results from when I was in high school, and one of the guys I beat in that race who was around the same speed as me in the 800 and 400, he went on to be an All-American at Arkansas.
Wow.
So, and I beat him sometimes. So it kind of motivates me to get back out there and get back in really good running shape. I'd like to run anywhere from 5K to marathons. That's kind of the goal distance. I ain't about that ultra marathon, run 100 miles until you're
Well, a marathon's probably
pooping
enough.
blood.
I think a marathon's enough.
I think so too. But marathons nowadays are just like a average distance run for the elites.
Well, it's still an achievement.
It's
For
it's
anybody.
still insane. But
Not that many people have run a marathon.
that's true. But AJ, have you ever heard of a VO2 max? You ever heard that term before? It's basically, the way I understand it is like your body's ability to take in oxygen and use it and whatnot. Well, like for my age, having between a 50 and a 60 is like really good. They say it's excellent, and I've got like a 53. But the elite runners have anywhere from 65 to 100, which is
So their body just has an exceptional ability to breathe.
They have mouths all over their body.
Yeah.
for real.
It's like they have gills. They absorb oxygen through their skin.
Yeah.
Like whenever we were running so much back in 2016, and that was like the best distance shape I've ever been in my life, I figure I was probably around like a 60 or 61, something like that. So I'd like to get back to that point, but it's going to take time.
The
Especially
older
now.
you get, the longer it takes.
Yeah.
And the longer it takes you to recover.
Yep.
That country song that I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good once. Boy, that hits hard when you're in your 30s.
Yeah. I'm trying to set the stage to have a good, healthy 30s. I'm 28 right now, so this will help me. I mean, there's ultra marathoners and marathoners that can run a marathon in like 2 hours, and they're in their 40s.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh, yeah, it's definitely possible. Yeah.
it's just dedication and hard work.
And the little muscle gun you got here, the little massage gun.
Dude, this thing is phenomenal. It promotes blood flow because it vibrates so much, so it helps your muscles heal faster.
Yeah, I got one of them things.
Got a percussion massager? You have one that heats up? Mine's got a heating pad on it.
No, I don't think mine heats up. Brianna got it for me for Christmas a couple years ago. Flynn, good grief. Well, Dexter, what have you been up to?
I installed 4 dishwashers yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Wait.
Yeah.
Why?
That's what I do for work now.
You install dishwashers?
Oh, yeah.
Just dishwashers?
Yeah, I
or-
was working at that dental lab, and I got laid off.
What dental lab were you at?
It was a small one, Diamond Dental Lab in Sherwood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What were you doing there? I know a little bit
Well,
about
I
that
was
stuff.
supposed to be, I was making models, and I was supposed to be learning how to do it. And then we got back from our trip. Me and my wife went to the Dominican for a week, and we got back, and they're like, hey, we didn't want to tell you before you went, but we can't afford to pay you anymore. So we're going to lay you off. We're going to tell you now that you're back. I was like, oh, cool. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
That's cool.
What a nice way to come.
The
nice-
bonus
nice
I was
thing
going to
come
get was going to pay for this trip.
Yeah. So anyway, a guy I go to church with, he helped me get a job. I'm a subcontractor for Lowe's now and Best Buy. So I hang TVs, I install microwaves, I install dishwashers.
yeah.
It's not bad.
The last 2 weeks of my job, I felt like I was a professional TV installer. We put up like 6 TVs at our school.
Yeah. Once
Me
you
and
do
my
it like
boss.
20 times, it's really
Yeah,
easy.
it's not a problem.
Me and
It's just-
Tyrell gonna be doing a little bit of that next week, aren't we, Tyrell?
Tyrell, have you seen the size of the TVs y'all gonna be putting up?
We'll look at them in a minute.
I promise you,
it's
they're
like
not
an
heavy.
IMAX
How big?
theater.
They're about
screen.
100 pounds.
How
Really?
big are they?
Why are they so heavy? Are they industrial TVs?
They're 98 inches.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Yeah, those
that's
are pretty
pretty
big. Yeah, that's pretty big.
That's pretty
Dude,
big.
those things are well over 100 pounds.
The biggest I've done by
in the
myself
box,
is
probably.
65.
In the box,
The
yeah.
box probably. Well,
put
and they're
it-
also on pallet.
I was
They
putting
felt
up
like they were
78
dang
inches.
near
They're not
200
heavy. They're
pounds.
just big.
Yeah, that was the biggest problem. They're just cumbersome.
They're just big. You just don't want to drop and break it. We had one where if you'd paid attention, there was a big crease in the box. Didn't pay attention. We get it out. We mount that sucker. Cracked all on the right side. We're like, go get the principal.
Oh my God.
They had to ship it back. We put that because we had 3 of them. We put the other
Have
one
you
up
ever
instead.
told your horror story on the podcast about that?
Oh, let's hear it.
I
It's
was
one of the
thinking I
worst
had.
things you'll ever hear.
Okay, well, so I was doing a job for the. I probably shouldn't. I don't know if I should say.
For
I
X
just-
company.
It was government contract.
It was. He's being
for,
serious.
for the, it was in something for the county. Okay, so I they wanted a new. I did multiple TVs in there in this room, and one of them was like the big display at the front, and I did an 85-inch TV. They had a TV up there already that was smaller and it was older. So the old one's extremely heavy. Yes. Like when I got it off the wall.
Tube TV?
No, it wasn't that old.
Okay.
It was like one of the first flat screens ever made. Yeah, it was
Yes.
thicker.
Dang
Oh
thick.
my gosh, it was heavy. I bet
I remember
it weighed
us
over
carrying
200
that out of
pounds.
there. Like literally, I was like ripping my L5 out of place.
Yeah. So Malachi came to help me later, but so I was doing most of the job by myself. Well, I got to this 85-inch TV, and I had done 72-inch ones by myself before off a ladder. I'm like, okay, well, I should be able to do 85. Well, I just couldn't reach the edges of it good enough. Right. And once you get apparently up to a TV that size, like the screen has a flex to it, and I was like, I'm gonna break something. I can't do it. Right. So got a friend lives in Heber, called him. He happened to be in the area. I was like, can you just come help me hang this TV real quick? I already had the mount up. All I needed was him to help me lift it up there. He was like, yeah, I can come over there. He comes, helps me lift it up. We put it up on the mount, put it up against the wall. All right, looks great. Okay, well, I'm still working in there.
And this whole time he's texting me saying, man, like he had already put in like 70 hours on this project
It
in
was a
literally
bunch
like
of
a week.
Yeah.
And so the old TV that I took down, it was on a mount up there. I replaced the mount, but I put it back up there the same way. Well, I used like the same screw holes. There's metal studs. Didn't know. 20 minutes later, I'm across the room. I hear a horrible noise, look up just in time to see this thing rip out of the wall and go crashing down. Yeah.
And not only
85-inch
come
TV.
crashing, not just on the floor, it was like on a handrail.
Yeah, there was
big
it was
wooden
like a
handrail.
walkway right there, and there was a handrail that ran across, and it like landed on the handrail and then bounced off, and it was just shattered. I was like, well, don't know what to do about that. So I went to Walmart with it, tried to work my magic. I told the truth. I was just like, look, is there anything we can do? I was like, I don't expect to get this TV completely replaced. I was like, can you give me any kind of like better price? Can we do something? I was like, I know I broke it. It's my fault. And at the front desk, they're like, the lady was like, well, let me send you to the back to talk to so-and-so. He might can help you out. I go back there. He was like, yeah, I could probably help you out, but let me talk to the general manager. Well, he talks to her. She doesn't want to do it.
I was about to say, yeah.
Of course.
You're screwed
Yeah.
with that one.
Yeah, of course.
Like, oh, you mean he broke it? Yeah. That's
Exactly. He was like, well, man, I really wanted to help you out, but she said there's nothing we can do about it. It's like, okay, whatever. Well, I was like, I'm not going to do an 85 because it was really big for the space anyway. I was like, I can probably just get by with a 72. So I replace it with a slightly cheaper TV, but just straight out of my pocket. Malachi comes to help me mount that one like the next day. We get it out of the box and it's broken. Did we hang it up first and then realize it was cracked? Remember we had to go back to Walmart with that one?
No, I think you had already told. I think you got it out of the box or looked at it and told me, yeah, it's broke. I need your help taking it back. Yeah. So I went and helped you take it back.
Okay, so you came and helped me take that one back.
Yeah.
I took that one out of the box and the screen was cracked from the store.
Yeah.
And I went back to the service desk and it was the same lady I was dealing with from the day before. I'm like, you're not going to believe this. She was like, what? I was like, this one's broken already. I was like, it's not me this time. I was like, I got it out of the box. It's broken. All it takes is somebody hitting it with a forklift or something and it's broke in the box. Yeah. It's all screen. The whole thing's screen. There's no rigid. There's no protection. There's a little styrofoam in there.
That foam is all the corner foam. All you have to do is go right in the middle.
Yep. And I'm terrified of these humongous ones. Me and Tyrell are going to take them out of the box and they're going to be broken. I'm scared. Yeah. But anyway, so then me and Mal had to take that one back to Walmart and get another replacement, and then we went and put that one up. But yeah, it was an absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
I did a phenomenal job. That's some of the most professional looking work.
It does look good. It looked pretty good, if I do say so myself. Yeah. So now I'm doing one for a church. It's got all projectors. I want to replace them with TVs. Yeah. And so there's two on the stage, and there's one at the back that's like a monitor for whoever's on the stage. And
are you having to rerun HDMI and all that stuff, all the video?
There's some there, but yeah, I'll have to run most of it.
Oh boy.
That ain't too bad.
Well, because the location of the projector is in no way close to where the TV is now going to go.
Right, correct. yeah, correct.
The projector was probably easier to run.
Well, the guy that I'm working with from there, he's been trying to do half the work himself. I'm like, what are you paying me for if you're going to do all the work? So he was going to run some new electrical for it, so there'd be outlets where the TVs are, and he was like, well, I can run this and that. And I was like, no, just get your old HDMI cords out of the ceiling and I'll reuse them.
I don't mess with electrical. That's one thing I don't
I can, but I don't want to. I'm just afraid of screwing something up.
Yeah.
I've done it before. but not a lot. I need to learn a little bit more before I do that. But then especially, I mean, a lot of the stuff I do is like in old churches and stuff, and it's like this old electrical. I'm like, something's going to get set on
It's
fire.
like the stuff that's wrapped in fabric.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm like, I don't want to mess with anything like
Went
that.
to this lady's house the other day and took her dishwasher out. Behind it, there was literally like 3 wires going together, and it was like the fabric. And they were using the dishwasher as a jumper for all their other appliances. They had a cord going to they had just a piece of wire going to the front of the dishwasher. You wire it up. They had one going to their garbage disposal, one going to the stove, and one that went straight up. And I'm like, I know the microwave's right there. I'm like, I know. Like literally, there was just a ball of tape, and I told the lady, I'm like, I'm not touching that. I put the dishwasher back in. I said, you call an electrician and you get that fixed.
Can you imagine my dad pulling out a dishwasher
Oh
and
my
saying
gosh,
that?
yeah.
He'd say, you know, whoever did this just needs to be executed.
He's right. At least life in prison. At the very least.
Did I send you that video of that?
Yes.
That guy that was trying to
Yeah.
mount that TV.
Dude, dad crash outs are some of the funniest things you will ever
They've
see.
been popping up on my Instagram. all the
Yeah,
time.
me too.
This guy, him and his son are like trying to mount a TV or something, and it came with these little crappy screws. And somebody's filming from like across the room, and he goes, "And you see that right there? There's going to be," he said, "if we ever go to war on Chinese shores, there's going to be a lot of dead bodies over stuff like this."
Yes.
Oh man.
I've still got. I can show it to him after. It's,
We can look it up.
Yeah.
I just wonder how many people there are that don't know what they're doing that take those like really long mounting screws and then just send them straight through the front of the screen because they'll go clean through a TV.
Yeah.
They're for big TVs. You want
You
the
gotta
little
use the right
tiny one.
ones,
Yeah. You want the little
You
tiny
want the
one.
shortest one you can possibly use.
We mounted those 3. So I think they were 78 inches. So we also, because we have these really old TVs in our high school and junior high. They were from like, it was an old TV thing that I guess the school did back then called Mustang 17, where it's like everyone turn on the TV and the little like school led stuff. This was from
Little
30
news announcements
This is from
and
30
stuff.
40 years ago.
Yeah.
Those little TVs were almost heavier than the 78 inch
No
flat
doubt.
screen.
Yes.
And yeah, it was just a TV that just bolted into the wall in 4 places. But I actually have some experience with those TVs. In my esports room, we had one of those, and I was like, I want that thing down. So we go up there, we get it down, and we heard something, right? I was like, I don't know. I don't care. It's fine. We take the TV down. Well, I just happened to look in the room next to mine. These guys put one TV on each side of the wall and bolted them to each other. So when we took my TV down, the one on the other side fell and was being suspended by the coax cable screwed into the back. They anchored the TVs together.
Why would you do that?
I can just see them now. It's a Friday. They're like, oh, you can't see that from my house.
For real.
That ain't going anywhere.
It's good enough for the girls I go with. Let's get out of here.
Move it a quarter inch to the right, Larry.
I got a good idea. Let's bolt them together. Then nobody can steal them.
Yeah, these are state of the art. They're never going to get rid of these.
That's a pretty good idea, Frank.
Yeah. The stuff
That
you
takes
run-
care of 2 of our problems.
Oh man, the stuff you run into when you're working on somebody
like an
else's
old
work.
house.
Yes.
Oh, dude, my dad, when we were trying to install a ceiling fan, I mean, he's delayed, and we're doing projects for my mom sometimes anyway. So like, if he starts doing a project and starts complaining about it, it's instant just fire and brimstone in the house. Well, he was putting up this ceiling fan one time, and the people who had installed it before, this is probably, I don't know, in the 80s or 90s or something, whoever had done the wiring, they left this much.
That much wire?
Yeah, for him to connect to. Like he had to jam his hands up in there and just squeeze it as hard as he could with his fingers and just pull it out. And that's where he was talking about whoever does this needs to be shot. And also because of that, we were having trouble getting it connected, and like also the mount wasn't perfect. So like we were having to like push it with all of our strength and take a screw and put it at like a 45-degree angle to try to get it to bite and then go in.
You should have seen me with this ceiling fan right here.
You told me about it. Tell me the story again.
I don't remember. That
was
wasn't
so
even
bad.
the worst one. So I managed to get that one. I was standing on the coffee table doing it, and Brianna's mad at me because she can't. If I get mad about something, then she just gets upset.
Hey, ladies, if you're a woman listening to this and a man around you is getting upset because he's working on a project, the very last thing he needs is for you to get in your feelings because he's emotional in the moment because he has to deal with you 24/7. So every now and then when he's up there sweating after working a 40-hour week trying to install some ceiling fan that you didn't even need from Kohl's or wherever, have a little patience and grace. How about that? Good grief.
The worst is when, are you okay? Is everything okay? Is everything all... No, it's not okay.
Oh my gosh, okay, you always get so mad.
I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the stupid mantle you wanted.
If I oh my God. Say I'm working on something like that and toss a screwdriver down.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandon's like, what, are you going to do that to me next? You going to do that to our kids?
Yeah. What happens if you ever get mad at me? Just going to throw me on the ground and beat me like that?
Exactly.
I've got to tell y'all, AJ's heard this story. This is one of the funniest dad crash outs I've ever seen on the internet or in person. It happened to be in person, and it happened to be my dad. So we were putting up drywall last year. You know which one this is. We're putting up drywall last year, and my dad, he's so perfectionistic about stuff. So if he works on anything, he's gonna be mad about it. He'll calm down immediately. It's just like when he's on the job. But when he's on the job, he's super hard on himself to make everything perfect. So he's constantly angry the whole time. Well, we're working on drywall. We've been putting up, I don't even know how many sheets we put up at this point. But we're in the master bedroom, and we put up one sheet. And my dad, he has this little green ladder about 8 feet tall or so. Actually 6 or 7 feet tall. And he was using it at the time, had a bunch of screws up on top of it.
Okay.
And I don't remember exactly what had happened. I think we were trying to install a light, like a light fixture. And he's messing around with it, can't get it fixed, whatever. Just gets really mad. He's already mad, getting really mad, having to deal with this light fixture. Well, he goes to reposition the ladder. And without realizing all the screws were on top, screws, about 100, go flying across the room.
Oh, boy.
And you can hear him on the concrete going... Ding, 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 ding. And I look at him, and I'm grinning, and he says, yep. Picks up the ladder, flings it across the room and puts a hole in the wall.
Oh, no. Then he had to replace a piece of drywall.
He just said, yep.
That was that tore
it was simply, and I don't even think it was the fact that the screws fell. It was the sound they were making. Just like ding, 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 ding. Yep. Picks it, throws. This is like a 20-foot long room. Throws it across the room and puts a hole in the wall. And I am losing it laughing. Oh gosh. No, I need to let my dad listen to this episode sometime. Or at least this part. One time when I was a kid, didn't understand the concept of a dad getting angry, so it always scared me when he would. Well, now I just think it's hilarious, obviously, because I'm a grown man now. Well, we're putting up a hunting blind, attempting to. I'm of no use. I'm like 10 years old, no idea what to do. He's having trouble, don't know what was mechanically going on. But my dad, he never says like cuss words, ever, of any sort or kind, ever, ever, ever. So that's why this was so jarring. This wasn't really a cuss word, but it was up, like it was
bad for him.
Yeah, it was basically like him dropping the F-bomb.
Yeah.
He's messing with this hunting blind, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And all of a sudden he says, "Yeah, I'm pissed off now." And he takes the hunting blind and starts throwing it, and the wind's blowing real hard, starts blowing around like a tumbleweed, and he's just flinging it. Dude, my dad has had some of the funniest crash outs I have ever seen. Hey, what about, I wish you could tell the one, your dad and the fishing rod. Oh, come on, you got to remember this one. You said, you see this? Come on, you got to remember it. I don't know if you can say it on here or not. I don't remember exactly. I can tell you exactly what he said, but it's going to get bleeped out. And this is funny because like these guys, they go to church, they never say cuss words or anything, so that's why it makes it so funny. I don't remember.
what had happened. We were fishing, and we were back here in one of our ponds. All that's in there is just a little hand-sized brim. I mean, that's all we were fishing for. Throwing a bobber and a worm out there, a cricket or whatever. Well, I just kept missing them. They might see my bobber go under, and I'd rip that thing back. And one time, I ripped it out, and my line went flying back behind me. I tried to cast it again. It just wadded up around my pole. I'm like giggling about it. I'm like, well, what happened? And it's just this big wad tangled on the end of my rod. And my dad says, well, you see this crap right here? But he didn't say crap. And he said, every time you get a bite, you lean back like you're really onto a truck. I was just ripping it out of their mouth every time. Oh my gosh. I can't go on. We're going to have to shut this thing down.
All right.
Hey, shout out to all the dads.
Oh, yeah.
The crash outs, we're all grown men here. We completely understand.
Does Kurt get mad, Ty?
You know, he doesn't get mad super duper often, but when he does, he goes on a... yeah.
It all comes out
It all comes out at once.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Bottle it up until you just ruin someone's life.
Yeah.
It's not quite that bad. But
That's a joke.
The other day.
Be a man.
The other day.
Oh, gosh, those are so funny, dude.
The other day,
Bottle it up,
I got my new computer monitors in there, and I had to. I'm so stupid. The big screen one I got, the stand that it's on is not adjustable. And it was standing so tall, I couldn't get it under my shelf in there. With it on my desk, it was touching the shelf. And I was like, well, I guess I'm going to have to get some kind of mount for this or something. Well, I get to looking at it, I was like, well, I bet I can cut that stand off and I can fashion it some way. Well, I go out to Jerry's, got some bolts. I made it right. I did well. Put it back on the stand, slide it in there. I'm like, yep, that's a success. I'm strutting around here. I was like, yeah, I just built that. Right. Well, I had all my tools in there, had a box of drill bits and a drill. I come walking out, had the drill in my hand, and I tried to readjust or something. I hit the button on the battery. Battery slides out. I'm standing straight up. Battery slides out of the drill, lands directly on the top of my foot. And I start jumping around and grunting, and of course it made a loud noise. And Brianna's, of course, are you all right? Well, I took the drill. I don't think there was even a drill bit on it, and I just kind of punched it down on the top of my drill bits, and it like cracked the lid. And she just got mad and stomped into the room over there. I was like, "What? Why are you getting mad? I'm like over here in agony, and you're gonna get mad."
It's like women just can't understand that a man's primal response to pain is to inflict pain.
Gotta punch something.
And even if it's an inanimate object, it must suffer for what it's done.
I was watching a Rocket League streamer the other day, and somebody had sent a picture to his Discord about them getting mad at Rocket League. It was a PS5 controller, like twisted about in half. And he was like, what are you, the Hulk or something? And I was like, that's easy. I've been able to do that 1,000 times.
Yeah, the $60 to $70 price tag is the only thing.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Exactly. I used to take mine and I would throw it over my shoulder onto the bed.
Oh,
when I was at my parents' house.
I was so bad. I mean, y'all know, you two know how bad I was about throwing controllers. I literally, when I would play Call of Duty in the basement, like for years afterwards, we found buttons and springs and all sorts of stuff scattered around the entire basement.
There's nothing that feels better for just a second than smashing a controller.
Oh. Or just smashing something.
But man, I think I could take a PS5 one and just grip. I mean, the way you grip that thing, I think you could just twist
you get
it.
a good handle. You get a good grip on it.
I've never thrown a controller. I've thrown my headset before, but I've never thrown a controller.
Man, I used to throw controllers.
The controller just has more mass.
Those knockoff controllers were very throwable.
Yeah.
Like those PS2 wireless
Mad Cats. Yeah, we'll throw them all
that. They take some heat.
You're cheaper. It's time to go. You're replaceable.
Yeah.
Man, wish I had all them broken controllers now. Xbox 360 controllers, if you buy a legit one, they're $40 or $50.
The last time I saw you throw a controller, AJ, was at your parents' house, and I don't remember what we were playing, but you were just holding it like this, and your Atari was down there, and you went...
Oh, yeah.
What were you playing?
Probably Call of Duty.
No, it was on PS5.
Was it DBD maybe? Or was it Fall Guys?
All of those would generate that response.
Have y'all?
I thought you were talking about from back when we played Call of Duty. I put my mushroom chair up on top of my bed.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yes.
And
yeah.
I would just throw it down in that crack.
Yeah. Well, you did it one time with PS5 controller.
I did it?
Yeah. Have y'all ever seen Queso, his crash outs with playing Fall Guys, like back when he started streaming?
Yeah, I've seen some of them.
Dude,
a few
he
of them.
hits his table so
I love when he starts banging on that table.
Yeah, banging in the mic like automatically cuts off the sound, so everything's just silent, and he's just going like this. One time the mic didn't cut out, and it was funny because people, make fat jokes all the time. And he's the one that started that. But one time he was smashing his set or his desk so hard, camera falls down, looking at his keyboard, and you hear silverware and bowls go everywhere.
I think the funniest one I saw is he just goes, "Well, good stream," and then just starts going.
Yes. Dude, he had some of the funniest crash outs.
Oh man, the half sword was pretty funny too.
I'm gonna take off my drawers and I'm gonna run down the road butt naked. And I'm gonna be running with such force and such speed that the velocity with which my cheeks are clapping is going to cause a singularity. And the singularity is going to form and is going to consume the entire observable universe. He says that.
Yeah, I've heard him say that
multiple times.
I'm about to start throwing cheeks.
I'm about to start throwing cheeks with such velocity that's going to cause a singularity.
A singularity. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's shut this thing down and play some D&D.
All right.
Yeah, check us out. Follow the Discord.
Well, yeah. Thank you for joining for saying common, where we keep it common.
Yeah, we're all commoners here.